Many people might argue that if God created us with a sinful nature, then why are we to blame for all the wrongdoings and all the evil in the world? After all, He created us, and in fact, if we are born this way, why does He judge us if He is the one that gave us this sinful nature? He is the one to blame. The Bible does teach that we have a sinful nature and that all of us have a tendency to do what is wrong. But it also teaches us that we make personal choices regarding sin. The serial killer Ted Bundy, in a videotaped interview the day before his execution, blamed pornography for his early fascination with sex. He said this boyhood obsession later led him to violent pornography and eventually triggered his killing spree. He was put to death in 1989. He earned the death sentence. The book of Hebrews says, "And just as it is appointed for a man to die once, and after that comes judgment, we must too one day face God on Judgment Day." The Bible says that from the moment we're born, we know how to do wrong, and we have to continually be taught how to do right. Anyone with kids knows this very well. How many times do we tell our kids, don't touch the stove? It's wrong to lie, or it's wrong to be selfish with your brother or your little sister. Romans 5:12 says that sin entered the world through Adam and death came through sin. Romans 3:23 says that we've all sinned and fallen short of God's glory. And because we've all sinned, Romans 6:23 says the wages of sin is death. So you and I deserve the death penalty for our transgressions against a holy God. When Adam was created, he was created without sin and placed in the Garden of Eden. And he was given one commandment. And this commandment said, "You may surely eat of every tree of the garden, but of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil you shall not eat, for in that day that you eat of it you shall surely die." Adam made a choice to disobey God, and therefore God found him guilty and sentenced him to death. It was his choice. Since Adam is the father of the human race, his traits are now passed on to his children, all of us. God made laws, or the Ten Commandments, so we could have a standard to follow. However, we've broken them all. The book of James says that whoever keeps the whole law and yet stumbles in one point, he has become guilty of all. So we're all guilty of breaking one or all of the Ten Commandments.